Hello everyone and welcome to the latest edition of Inside Stallion Football. My name is Armand Broady. Once again, privileged to be joined by the coach, Holloman. How are you, sir?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I got my coffee this morning.
All right.
Yeah, it's. I'll go back to it in a little bit here. We're taping this in the morning, so just to let you guys know what's going on. It is homecoming week. Big week at South Pointe. And this man to my left got hit in the face with a pie this week on the first day of homecoming, and I wanted to know, was it whipped cream? It was whipped cream, right?
It was whipped cream, which I don't particularly like.
You don't particularly like.
And then wasn't excited about four of my players being the ones throwing it.
Four?
One player got in line twice.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was, what, $3? The students had to pay $3?
Yeah, I was only $1. I should have upped the price a little bit. I was a little cheap, but it was all for fun. They enjoyed it. I'm sure that the principals and Dr. Connor didn't enjoy it,
yeah.
but it was for a good cause.
So, four of your players hit you in the face. Now, did they launch?
Four of them tried. One of them missed.
A football player missed you?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't quarterback.
No.
Okay. But did they launch or did they sort of ease up?
One person stood in front and just, lightly smushed it in my face.
Okay.
Everybody else kind of threw it.
Now, what was the hardest one?
When they threw it, because they weren't accurate and it got on my pants.
Oh,
and,
no. Pants?
Yeah.
It was a pie in the face.
Yeah, they missed.
But you're okay.
I'm good. It was fun.
And you don't like whipped cream?
Not my favorite.
Okay, I understand. We're gonna move on from that.
All right.
I know emotional troubles that are causing. I don't want to do that. Westwood game. You guys are coming off the win there. Still undefeated. Defeated Westwood on Friday night, 31-20. And before the game, you talked about fire and intensity. How much of that did you see from your team during the game?
I saw it all night. The boys came out to play. They did exactly what I asked. We started fast and, gave it our best shot. Westwood was a good team and came back, of course, and competed. But we did a good job in the second half, finishing strong, which I thought we've done a good job of all season. What
was the turning point in the game?
I don't know, man. It was just a halftime break. Like I said, we jumped out to that 13-point lead. And then they kind of came storming back. In the halftime, we were able to kind of gather ourselves and just fix some slight mistakes that we were making to kind of open up the opportunity that Westwood had to score a couple times. We really didn't have to change much game plan-wise. It was just everybody doing their job, and really, I guess the turning point was when the offense came out and scored right out of halftime. That kind of launched us into, defensively being a little bit more confident going on the field. So I guess if I had to pick a turning point, right out of halftime, the offense going down the field and scoring.
2 touchdowns for Talib. Just what have you seen from him growth-wise from week to week in his ability to pass the ball and get the ball to the right target?
He just seems more comfortable, starting to trust his O-line a little bit more, starting to trust the receivers and the coaches. He just looks more comfortable, and that's hard to say for a guy who's already started the season and been pretty successful. But he's more comfortable as a quarterback. He understands that he's in charge of the offense, and he's doing better encouraging other players. Not only just getting on them about what they do wrong, but telling them what they do right as well.
For me now, there seems to be a different feel to this team than when we talked at the beginning of the season. It just feels different. How does it feel to you? If you pick up what I'm putting down, there's a different feel to this team. How would you explain it?
I think we're just starting to click a little bit on both sides. New coaches, a new coach, a lot of new players. We graduated a lot of seniors last year, so a lot of different guys had to step up into roles that they really haven't performed in. I think they're starting to get comfortable in those roles in a sense. Somewhat, really good, but also, sometimes bad, just from a being comfortable standpoint. But it was a lot of new things early on, and it took us a while to get adjusted. But the biggest compliments that I've had is how cohesive we look as a staff and as a team. From the outside looking in, like we understand, we see it every day because we're in it every day. But to hear people from the outside saying that the players look more comfortable, the coaches look more comfortable in their communication, and you kind of see the growth week by week.
Westwood, we talked about this last week. It's always an intense game. how pleased are you with the emotion that you saw from your team on Friday night? Because it does take a level of emotion to get up for a game of that magnitude, because there is a different air to that game.
Yeah, they did a better job, controlling their tempers, or just being disciplined, I guess is what it boils down to. We didn't have many personal fouls. I think the only personal foul was actually on me. I fight for my players, and they fight for me. So they did a good job not getting caught up in talking back and forth with another player and the hype of them scheduling us for homecoming or anything like that. It was almost like controlled chaos, and that's as a coach, you don't want to take away a player's edge. We kind of toed that line where they're over the edge or they're right there on that line.
Let's talk about homecoming, playing Lancaster on Friday night. Give me a preview of that game.
Hopefully we get off to a fast start again. Just want to see us execute a little bit better again. It's not about anything that we've done in the past. This is a region game, and we don't sleep on anybody. So Lancaster's a good team. They do some things offensively that could give us some trouble. Defensively, they have a really good defensive front and some really good athletes in the secondary. So we got to come and play football. Hopefully, it's clean and we make less mistakes. Something that we can learn off of and get better from going forward.
Appreciate you joining us, Coach.
Thank you for having me.
That's going to do it for this edition of Inside Stallion Football. Homecoming week is here. Make sure to follow our Twitter accounts. They'll be on the screen. Hopefully we'll see you guys out at the game on Friday night as we host Lancaster at 7:30. Come on out to the stadium and have a good time, and let's celebrate South Pointe athletics and South Pointe football on this great homecoming week. Thanks for watching.